What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction. Back with some more hardcore, and we're back with a tune by AniMe, or DJ AniMe as she's sometimes credited. I believe her real name is Barbara Palemo. She's from Italy. This is a tune from 2014 on Traxtorm Records, another label that puts out what is often called modern hardcore or mainstream hardcore, sometimes Frenchcore, although I think that does typically relate more to artists from France. In any case, the point is, this is a tune in a more modern style. As I will always say, I like hardcore of lots of different flavors, even if old school gabber and early hardcore is my favorite. I saw her play along with DJ Mad Dog, another Italian. I'm forgetting the year, maybe 2016, maybe it was 2015, but yeah, they did a 2x4 set, or maybe like a back-to-back set, because I think it was just one rig, it wasn't like 4 turntables, and it was like a digital mix anyway. But the point is they sort of took turns. And yes, this is a tune called Cowards from an EP called Cowards and Bitches, again on Traxtorm Records 2014, though I think the track is also on her Exterminate album. And it samples the movie Rocky Balboa, which is to say the later, not remake, but I never saw it, and I haven't seen the Creed or, Apollo movie either, but yeah, it's a later movie drawing on the early Rocky movies, and it features a pretty notable sample from Stallone as the now elder Balboa, who I think is talking to his kid. But it also features a musical sample from the second Ghost in the Shell movie, Ghost in the Shell 2 Innocence, which I think is my favorite film in the Ghost in the Shell universe, even though I think there's, like, hardcore fans insist the first film is better, but there's a lot of philosophizing in the second film, so that one always stuck out to me. And there's this atmospheric, like, what's the right word? Almost like chant-style vocal tune. I think there's multiple tunes in the soundtrack to Ghost in the Shell 2, and this track samples one of them in the breakdown, so let's give it a listen. This is AniMe, her tune Cowards, from Traxtorm Records 2014, and away we go. Very mechanical, almost robotic. Very crunchy.
Take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Ghost in the Shell 2. Little drum and bass rhythm with it. bass drum is good.
Saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Tune. So again, it has a very melodic style. I do especially like the upbeat and energetic melody of that main drop. I also very much like that drum and bass infused atmospheric breakdown, which has that, again, sort of like tribal style vocal from one of the tracks of the Ghost in the Shell 2 Innocence soundtrack. And it makes sense, like it's an anime film and she samples an anime soundtrack with the name DJ Anime. So yeah, clearly it's like an interest of hers, and I remember when she first posted this, now like 10 years ago, you know, I was following a lot of DJs and producers on Facebook, and I remember I commented like, oh wait, like is that middle part, is that a sample from Ghost in the Shell Innocence? And she commented, you know, very quickly, is like, yep, that's what it's from. I was like, I knew it. So yeah, maybe I'll watch that. I do have that on DVD. Maybe I'll do a watch along for that at some point, although I don't have the original movie, and I feel like, you know, people who know the franchise would be like, wait, no, that's blasphemous. You can't react to the second film without watching the first one first. Nevertheless, the point is, I think it's a really banging tune. Again, my favorite style of hardcore is early hardcore, that, like, you know, the deep, distorted, resonant, like, what's the right word? Like full old school gabber kick and bass drum combo, whereas the more modern style, it has that like crunchier sound to it. But again, I like different styles of hardcore, and this is very much up my alley as well. So do let me know what you think of this. Shout out to both AniMe and to Traxtorm Records, and I will see you next time. Peace.